Hi everyone, welcome to day 18 of our meditation challenge. So up to this point I've done a lot of guided meditations, and today I'm going to talk to you about a different type of meditation that you get to go and do on your own. So what I'm talking about involves decluttering. So it's spring, everybody's kind of have that spring fever and ready to kind of get things cleaned out and move things along. So I wanted to talk to you about how to do this in a way that will become like an addiction. You will love the way that it feels. So what I want you to do is think small, okay? If you have a hard time letting things go find a spot in your home, whether it's a closet, a back hallway, a bathroom. Find any space in your house that's small and contained. And what I want you to do is get two bins, at least two bins. You could get more if you need to, depending on how much stuff you have that needs to be moved along. Get two bins. One bin is for the stuff that just needs to be put away. Okay, it's still useful, it still brings you joy, it just needs to be put away. It's not where it's supposed to be. The other bin is for the things that just need to go away, okay? They need to go someplace else. And what works best is if you have a partner or a spouse, a friend, or somebody else who doesn't have the same attachment to these things as you do. So their job is going to be whatever you put in the bin that just needs to go away it's going to be their responsibility then to take that bin and do what needs to happen to it, okay? You don't have to worry about where it's going to go, what's going to happen to it, or whatever. They just need to take care of it for you. And whether it's taking it to a consignment store or rummage sale or however you want to work out those requirements, that's fine. But the biggest point is that you don't have to worry about it. Somebody else is going to take care of that side of it for you. So find a friend, find a spouse, find a partner, find a parent, whatever it may be, somebody who can help you with that part of it, of just letting it go. The other bin, you're going to put things in. These, you're going to keep them. They're going to be either repurposed or put away. But what I want you to do before you get started, so you got to get your two bins out, and then I want you to go into that space. Just close your eyes, and we're going to spend a couple of minutes just absorbing the way it feels. How do we feel in that space? Close your eyes and just take a deep breath and just feel the space around you. How does it make you feel? What do the items and things on the shelves or on the counters or wherever you are, wherever you're standing, how does that area make you feel? And then what I want you to do is start taking things out, okay? Putting them into the respective bins. What I tell some people who are classic at, they'll go into one room, take something out, and then take it to another room to put it away, and then they get distracted in the other room. Put the bins in your way. Make it so that you can't move around the house, okay? So use them as a tool, as a guide to keep you contained and focused in this one area, because it's really all about focusing in one small area. So take things out, sort them into the bins appropriately, and it's okay to let things go. It will feel, once you start doing it, it's kind of like going up in a roller coaster. You got to kind of climb that hill, and then once you hit a certain point, it becomes really easy and you're just flying right along. So let things go. If they no longer bring you joy, if you haven't used them in over a year, let them go. Put them into this other bin and just kind of, take your time at this. Put on some music that makes you feel good or relaxed. Music is also a great tool for kind of just helping us to stay in the moment and sort things out. Once you've sorted things, say you've been at it for half an hour and you've sorted some things out, take a moment, stand in the middle of that space again, close your eyes, and just feel the space around you. How does it feel now? I think what you'll be able to see is how much it changes just by taking a couple things out. If you feel like you want to keep going, then continue sorting. And I'd say sometimes when I get at this and I'm sorting things out, I can go an hour before I feel like I'm kind of ready to be done with that space. When you get to the point where you're done and you feel like you've really made some good progress and you feel good about the stuff that you've sorted and moved to these other bins, stand once again in that space, close your eyes, and just feel how it feels. And then so you can kind of see a true side of where you've come and how much you've done. Pull something out of that bin that needs to go away. Pull something out, just a random thing. Pull it out. Maybe it's something you're kind of on the fence about. It's like, I don't know if I want to get rid of that or not. Pull it out, put it back in the space, put it back on the shelf, back on the counter, wherever, just in that space, the space that you've been clearing. And then close your eyes and see how it feels. I have a feeling you're going to be able to tell that object totally changed the feeling of that space. It made it so much like, I call it, it's like almost like a heavy feeling. And then when you start sorting things out, things become brighter and lighter, and you actually want to spend time in the space. So it's amazing. And I think even just finding that one object, put one object back of the things that you wanted to sort or you were kind of on the fence about, and you will immediately say, nope, it's got to go. I'm going to take it back off, and I'm going to put it back in that bin because it totally changed the way that room felt. So this is what I want you to do for today. Find a small space in your home, take some time for yourself, and just declutter, okay? Take out things, sort them into the 2 bins, and then when you're done, really feel that space. Feel the progress that you've made. You won't want to put things back. It will feel really good to pull that stuff out. And this is something that you can do. Take a small space at a time. Work your way around your house, one small space at a time, and just repeat this process. It becomes addictive because that feeling of going from kind of this dark or heavy weighted feeling of an area that was cluttered with things that are old and no longer served you and no longer needed to be there. When you pull that stuff out and you go back into that space, it feels so much brighter, so much more welcoming. So you're going to enjoy the feeling enough that it will give you some momentum and it will help you. It feels like progress. It feels good emotionally. It feels, it just feels good to our energy and the space around us. You want to keep going and it will become kind of an addiction. So if you ever have had trouble getting rid of things, try this method. I know you will have some success in doing this. So there you go. That's all I got for you today. Go and declutter.